What is good, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly step by step the strategy that has made me 150k in 2024. This is a completely mechanical strategy and it has had an amazing year in 2024. I will show you exactly how you can do the same. And before I get into the charts, I want to just show you the payouts I've achieved over the years, because why should you trust me, right? It's a simple question. Every single viewer will have this question. Why should I trust this random guy on this random video I just came across on YouTube? So just to clear that doubt, here's some of my payouts. Right here, there's about 60% of my payouts that I've made over the years. As you can see, these are the TFT ones when TFT was still in the game. A lot of ACG payouts here, old ones, new certificates are here. E8 I've gotten funded, more ACG. You can scan all these codes as QRs as well. It's all legit payouts, as you can see. This is all E8 payouts, some of my recent funding pips payouts. Everything is here, and I've made 150k in 2024, and this right here is a strategy that has made me that. So let's get into it, guys. In 2024, I switched from NASDAQ to gold. So I've been trading gold primarily, and this was my strategy on the 5-minute time frame on gold that managed to make me 150k. So how it works is, I need you guys, first of all, to set your time zone of the chart to UTC. It's a completely mechanical strategy, which means there is no discretion needed. Even if you give the strategy to a toddler, they will be able to exactly copy and paste it and be profitable in the markets. So these two white lines, they indicate our range candles, and you have a 255 and a 310 candle on the UTC time zone, so London time, 255 and 310 p.m. in the afternoon. What you do is you choose these two candles every day and you form a range from the highest point and the lowest point within this range, including these candles. So in this case, this is the lowest point I can see within these candles, and the highest point is this third candle right here. Then you extend the range. The range has a midpoint. So now, very simply, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a close outside of the candle of the range. The first close outside of this range is right here, as you can see. So very simply, I will take a long position right here with my stop loss right in the middle, and I will target a 1-to-1 risk to reward. As you can see, this gets fulfilled quite quickly. There's multiple variations that you can run for this strategy. This is the simplest one and extremely profitable. Something I'm experimenting with right now is a 2R and break even at 1R. That's my current variation I'm going in 2025 with. And I'm building other strategies, because trading is building strategies, not learning to read price, because that is useless. As you can see right here, this was the day before that. We got a close here. This I wouldn't really count it because the candle is here. So you can see we're getting wicked, doesn't really matter. We want to close. First close was here. We enter right here. Stop loss right there. And a 1-to-1 was secured, no problem at all. So this is the easiest, simplest strategy, guys. I want you guys to go back in time, back test this for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and then share the results below in the comments. I can confirm with you guys how results are, if they match with mine. And if they don't, you can always join my free Discord and we can discuss there why your results are not the same or what you can do to improve it, as I would be happy to help you all for free. As you can see, there's another win. There's a ton of wins, but as you can see, you can easily grab a 2R as well with break even at 1R. That's why I'm testing that right now, because I see potential in that. There's losses as well, don't get me wrong. No strategy is perfect. You will have losing times. Let's see if this one is maybe an example of a loss. Yeah, this one would be a loss, as you can see. Even if we went for a 1-to-1 right here, stop loss here, we don't really quite hit the 1-to-1, and we hit stop loss just about here, and we would be -1 for this trade. So I want you guys to go back in time and back test this. But before I wrap this video, I want to quickly show you a secret on how you can make these strategies. These strategies are very simple to make. There is 3 things they need to keep in mind when making these strategies. Number 1 is, what are we looking for? We are looking for patterns. Why is that the case? That's because patterns are repeatable over time. Patterns always repeat. Why do you think you always have higher highs, lower lows, or head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders? They're all patterns. They repeat. All the time they repeat. So our goal is to find a mechanical strategy that has a pattern that repeats. So we need to find that pattern. It's very simple to find that pattern. So how you do that is, you pick a day and you look at the chart from morning towards the end of the day, and you ask yourself, what would I have to do in this chart if I was some sort of magician and go back in time? Where would I buy to make money and where would I sell to make money? I would sell here, buy potentially here, buy here for sure, sell here, buy here, sell here, buy here, and these would all make me money, all these moves, right? So now you want to build a pattern around it. Let's, for example, say this little cluster here. Well, actually even better, let's pick this one right here. This one is around 6 p.m. UK time, London time. So it's a bit late in the day. It's like after New York, like 3 hours, 4 hours after New York, right? So it's going to be less probable pattern to repeat, because the patterns that repeat the most are patterns that form during London Open, New York Open, around those times, because that's when the most volume and volatility are in the market. But in this case, let's say we pick this one right here. So what we want to do is, we know if we enter along here, 1-to-1, we make money. We now want to find an entry criteria, and that entry criteria with mechanical strategy, 99% of the time, it's based upon a breakout. So we always use ranges. What you can do is, maybe you can say to yourself, okay, 6:15 is when we want to either buy or sell, and we'll depend on the previous 3 candles. Let's say like this. Now you have your range. And now, first breakout that closed outside, we can enter our trade. As you can see, on this exact day, if you did this, you would have made money. Now the question is, if I do the same thing over and over every single day in my back test, would I still have similar results and have an edge over time in the markets? If you do, you just found yourself an edge in the markets. You're a profitable trader now. Meanwhile, now you trade profit and milk this strategy until this edge doesn't work anymore. The pattern stops repeating. Simply what you will do is, you will now make more strategies. You will trade this on a prop firm, make money. Meanwhile, on the back end, you're building more strategies in a similar manner that will make you more money. That is simply the trick or the secret to making money with prop firms. But there's so much more that goes into this, like risk management, how to make these strategies, how to diversify your prop firm allocations across these strategies so that you can make the most out of this. That's basically what I've discovered or revealed and unraveled over the years, right? I will show you all that over a course of multiple videos here on the YouTube, right? But I think this from first video where I just teach you the basics, teach you a very good starting strategy that I want you to backtest, I think it's pretty solid. So let me know guys in the comments what your results are like, right? And we go from there. See you guys in the next video.